Hi, I'm Ben Jones, professional cartoonist. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw superheroes, starting with my personal favourite, Batman. So first off, I'm going to sketch the rough shapes of Batman, starting with the body. As you can see, I've looked very carefully at my image and I've tried to replicate the shapes going on, all the muscles, the positions of the body and the arms in relation to each other. If this is the first time replicating a drawing from sight, don't worry if something looks a bit wrong. All you have to do is keep going over the lines you've made until something feels right. And then you can rub out afterwards. Now, if you notice, when I'm copying a line, I'm looking constantly at what I'm drawing. I'm also doing a kind of sweeping motion with my pencil in order to try and get the line just right. Now, just finishing off the cape. Now I'm doing the chin of Batman. Just making sure I get the proportions right. And then just quickly getting the lines down for the eyes and the nose. Right, so I'm looking at the head and I'm realizing, well, that's a little bit tall, so I'm going to take the head down a little bit. And I've realised that the eyes are a bit different. I'm going to go quite hard with the pencil here. Remember to only colour in the very blackest areas with your black pencil. We're going to use the colours for everything else. Now this glove doesn't show up very well against the cape, so what I'm really doing is just colouring around the bits of finger that I can see. Okay, now going back to what I said about not being afraid to correct things, I think I need to make these eyes just a little bit lower still. The inside of the nose. Now moving on to the legs. I'm just going to add the muscle definition. Now just adding a bit of definition to the utility belt. Right, so as you can see, there are two things we need to colour black. That is the Batman symbol and the inside of the cape. Sometimes, if you want to colour in a large area, it's useful to use the side of the nib as opposed to straight on. Okay, so now we have the contrast elements of our drawing. That's just the black and just the white bits. But as you can see from the source material, we still need yellow, blue and grey. Okay, now I'm using just about as much pressure as I was using on the pencil to do the cape. And I'm just going back and forth here with the pencil. Now moving on to the yellow, which is the utility belt. I've got two different shades here. And now for the blue. And finally, the head and top of the cape. So there's only one thing we need now, and that is some skin colour on the face. So I've got a couple of pinkish flesh colours here, and you just be quite careful with these. Don't go too hard. Also a little bit of yellow as well. And then there we have our very own Batman.